What is up, guys? It's Terva here, and welcome to episode 127 of the FIFA 14 career mode. We have a double header in the league today. Hull City away first, and then we have a tough match at home against West Ham United. And the most important thing for this episode is that the transfer window is open, so I'm going to be making a few transfers here and there during the course of this window. I'm looking to strengthen the squad in a couple of areas. Centre-back is one of them, and you'll see why coming up. And I think there's another one. I think centre attacking midfielder is another position that I'm looking to fill in the squad due to Kensuke Honda's injury. Romelu Lukaku here has a fantastic start in the 4th minute. He just gets put through over the top, and that is his 9th goal in the league this season. A wonderful, wonderful pass by Marco Marin, and Lukaku took it on his chest and then just smashed the half volley into the back of the net. Unstoppable. And we have a 1-0 lead against Hull in the 4th minute, nice and early. And we carried on that early trend, that early momentum that we had, and we just kept on going. Marco Marin running down the wing, whipping it in back post for Romelu Lukaku, and that is another great goal by him, adding his 10th goal in the same game. A fantastic, fantastic diving header, arriving at the back post late. He beats his man to the ball, beats his marker, and leaves the keeper absolutely no chance. He makes it 2-0, and he's already on a hat-trick. 13 minutes in, he's got 2 goals, and he's on a hat-trick. You damn well know Lukaku's on fire. Marin over the top, and he gets a goal to reward himself for his efforts during the match. He was responsible for both of the passes to Lukaku for both of his goals, and Lukaku returns the favour 19 minutes in. Lovely little interplay with Remy beforehand, and Marco Marin, what an exquisite finish, chips it over into the side netting. The spill on the ball was perfect. 19 minutes in, 3-0. We couldn't have asked for a better start. Hull City just don't know what to do with us, and to be honest, I'm just encouraging the boys to keep going. Yaya Toure here finds himself a little bit too far forward for his liking, decides to kick the ball away to give the other team a chance to get back and defend, because he was feeling a little bit sorry for them. But nearly a lovely, well orchestrated move, but Lukaku gets on the end of it. 31 minutes in, the man has his hat-trick. A hat-trick in just over half an hour of playing time. Romelu Lukaku announces himself as one of the best players in the world, if he wasn't already. And he's going to be right up there at the end of the season with the top scorer, along with Loic Remy and Marco Mandzukic. Not Marco Mandzukic, but what's his name? I'm just going to call him Mandzukic because I've forgotten his first name, but he plays for Arsenal now. I'm sure Benzema and Costa and all people of that ilk are going to find their way to the Premier League, and it's going to start challenging for that honour. But for now, we are on top. Christian Teo nearly adding another one, a feisty shot that got fired over the bar 70 minutes in. And at this point, I was just thinking, let's make some changes. Let's take the big boys off. We have some tough games coming up, some tough cup games, and a lot of fixture congestion. It's that time of the year where during the season, a lot of games come. They come thick and they come fast. And if you can't deal with them, then you're going to lose. I nearly scored an overhead kick twice this game. Remy with the initial attempt hit the bar. Jan and Vila there straight into the keeper's hands. But, it doesn't matter. We win 4-0 in the end. We definitely deserved it. Hull only had 1 shot during that whole match. And Romelu Lukaku got a 9.9 rating to seal his deal. That is a great bit of news for us. David Santon, unfortunately, wants to move away from the club. And Arsenal are in for him. They want 5 million. I'm going to try and push it. I'm going to try and push the transfer fee up to around 8 million at least. That's the sort of money that I'll accept for him. I always try and overcharge for my players and always try and underpay for the ones that I bring in. That's how transfers work. But he wants to leave. So, because of that, I'm going to have to look at centre-half. But first, my most pressing problem is who's going to fill the cam role now that Kensuke Honda is out injured. Marco Marin, he does a good job. Don't get me wrong, but he can't do it every game. So it's going to be tough to try and fill in, and we're going to have to try and find a replacement to bring into the squad in this January transfer window. Luciano Vietto, one of you guys recommended him to me. He is a great signing. I really do recommend him back. I'm saying it so that everyone can benefit, guys. He is a great signing. Plays for Racing Club in Argentina. Sign him up now. He is a great little striker. He does the work for you. But unfortunately, we can see at home against West Ham United. You saw their sloppy defending just led to us being undone. And West Ham fired a fizz ball across the face of the goal. And their player managed to get on the end of it and put it into the back of the net, into the empty net, because Mignolet came out to try and meet the pass. So we're 1-0 down, and we haven't actually been in this position a lot. At home, 1-0 down. St James's Park is normally a fortress, but today was just one of those days. All my players, I don't know what they were doing. They weren't concentrating maybe. The quality in the final third wasn't there. I was playing a weaker team because of fitness issues. Admilson started up front with Vietto. No experience, no I decided to rest Lukaku after his midweek hat trick. So, well, no, weekend hat trick is midweek now. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I made some bad changes in the lineup, but we just couldn't find the way forward. We still had all the chances, as you can see. All the highlights are falling to Newcastle. We just can't find a way into the back of the net. We can't put the ball into the back of the net. Dale Jennings here trying to instigate something going forwards, giving it to Joe Allen, Mohamed Salah, who scored a similar goal to that a couple of episodes ago. But unfortunately, like I say, it's just not going our way. One of those days, and we do end up losing 1-0 to West Ham. So just when I thought we were going to catch Chelsea up in the league and get our good run of form going again, we lose to West Ham at home in such a manner that was really, really, really bad. But what can I say? Marcos Lopez, he is another guy he is another guy that you guys have recommended to me. Cam for Man City, he's an absolute monster. I recommend signing him. I'm going to go in for an offer for him, depending on what Man City say, if he's not too expensive. You saw there that I went in for Roberto Firmino, but he was too expensive, so I decided to switch my gaze to Marcos Alonso. And don't just ignore this transfer bit. I just wanted to get rid of all the extra monies at the end of my 3 million transfer budget. 1 million is a definite bargain for him. I would recommend getting him straight away. I could probably have got him for like 500k. So yeah. This guy was another guy that you guys recommended to me, but he is way too expensive. 90 million was his value. I tried to go and loan him, but even then I didn't have the wage budget, so maybe he's one for next season. But it's coming towards the end of this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, if you could please leave a like rating. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Hopefully we can catch on Chelsea, but they have a 7-point lead at the top. It's going to be tough. Bye.